What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your very first time joining me. My name is Jessica. My mother as well as a makeup lover, of course. Today, she's giving sexy siren. Just kidding, but yeah. I have recently made a Sephora purchase, and it came in yesterday, so we're going to be using a bunch of, guys, I bought 4 products, and I spent $120, okay? Like, my husband spent $120. Yeah, so I'm going to be using a bunch of new face goodies for you guys today, testing them out. I do have to say right off bat, I think my complexion looks so phenomenal. Like, I think it looks so good. I know I say that like in every video, but stay tuned until the very end of my video where you could see an up close of my eye makeup, as well as you'll really be able to see like my nose. Like, this is like the area that I kind of get in that. And of course, I don't use any beauty filters or beauty modes or anything like that. I try to shoot raw footage as well, just, you know, blurred background, raw footage, so that way everything's going to be as true to life as possible. Especially, I'm getting real up close. You're going to be able to see texture, pores, freckles, hairs, my brows, the whole 9 yards. So that way you guys could really get a true idea of what everything looks like. But yeah, if you're curious to see how I achieved this makeup look, as well as the products that I use to achieve this makeup look, then definitely keep on watching. I have a very specific idea in mind of what I want to do today, so I'm going to be taking 2 palettes, both from Blend Bunny Cosmetics. I'm going to be taking the Primal palette as well as the Surge palette. We're mainly going to be going in with the Primal palette today. Specifically, I wanted to use the like Sapphire blues on this side, and then out of the Surge palette specifically, I wanted to go with this sage green in the top corner here. Out of the Primal palette, I'm going to be starting with the shade Ink right there. And so for this outer corner, I'm just going to be taking this on a fluffy brush. And I am going for a, like, what are they called? Spotlight eye? What? The door? Okay. And then I'm going to take a smaller brush. This right here is a Morphe E18 brush for the inner corner, because I don't want to... obviously, I don't want it to be this wide on the inner corner. I want it to be more precise, a little bit smaller, so I have room to blend. So I'm just going to make sure that they're the same in height, but not in width. Then I'll take this little Morphe brush. Does not have a name, but I know it came in a set of like 4. And I'm going to take the shade Poisonous. These are very like purpley toned blues, but I love, this is probably my favorite palette in my collection. So stunning. I love the tones. I love the setup. Blend Bunny just does it right. So I'm just going around the edges of this and starting to buff it out. And then I'll do the same to the little inner corner. Look at that. I love it already. And then now going into the Surge palette, I'm going to take that Sage shade, which is called Hint. And I'm going to take it just on this small brush. So with lighter, more pastel shades, I think the best technique, so this right here is just a little e.l.f. brush. I think the best technique for these as far as pigment goes is to just kind of tap them down at first, really lay down that pigment, and then go through and blend afterwards, because as you can see, I'm taking away that middle shade, but that's totally fine because I'll add it back and I'll also blend the edges. So I'm just tapping the pigment down. And then I'll just blend out the edges. And then I'll go in with the other colors to re-intensify them. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at those tones. I'm just gonna pack this down all in the center. So these are the differences, blended and not blended, and I'm going to keep that stark center. Right, now I'm going to take this Unearthly Cosmetic. This is the liquid shadow in the shade Nebula. And I'm going to put this down the center. To make it super bright. And then I'm also going to take this green. This is the shade C. This is their gel liner. And I'm just going to do a line right across. Oops, a little high. Shit. I didn't want it to be that high, but oh well. Shit. Maybe I could cover that up with a little bit of the shimmer. I'm going to take the shade Lush out of the Surge palette to set that down. So, first things first, I finally got my hands on the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation. I did buy, this is the Maybelline pump. I bought it off of Amazon. It was a pack of 2, so I literally just cut the bottom of it to make it fit in the bottle. So now it has a pump. So I'm so bougie. I got the shade 1N0 Porcelain. I've heard nothing but the best about this foundation, so I'm so excited. So this is just one pump. My hair. I think this is actually a really good shade match for me as well. That sounded funny. I also picked up the Makeup by Mario, what is this called? The Soft Sculpt Shaping Stick in the shade Light. I had no idea that this has a brush on it. I thought I broke it. What the hell? Okay, I guess we'll try the brush out. This has a brush on it. I guess it's detachable. We'll leave it on though. Okay. And this is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. Convenient, soft brush, blends like actual butter. Kidding me right now? Okay. Beautiful color. Blends. I could see why people are so obsessed with this. Next up, I got the ABH Concealer, the Magic Touch Concealer, shade 2. Funky wand. Kind of looks like a toe. I'll just blend it out with my sponge. Did I get out a cream blush? I didn't. Just based off the little sample that I had bought of this, or that I had gotten when I made my last purchase, I knew this was going to be a good concealer, so that's why I went ahead and I picked up the full size of it. Okay. And then there's still a little bit of blending out I could do on my concealer. But I want to take I'm going to take the Jaclyn Cosmetics Cream Powder Blush Stick in the shade Swoon. Beautiful, beautiful shade. And I think that these blush sticks are so underrated. They're like so smoothing too. Okay, and then I'll finish my blending of my concealer. And then I'm going to take the Jaclyn Cosmetics Under Eye Face Palette. So I'm going to make sure that there's no creasing under my eyes. And then I'm going to take my damp sponge. And I just mix like all the shades. Then I'm going to take the Kosas Airy Cloud Set powder just on a fluffy brush for the rest of my face. Then I'm going to take the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Bronzer. This one is in the shade Light. I'm just going to go over everywhere that I cream contoured. And I'm also going to take just a little bit for like nose contour. Then I'm going to take the H&B Cosmetics Dare to Be Different in the shade Self Made. I love this color. It's like creamsicle colored. And then my sister actually sent me over this Jaclyn Cosmetics Loose highlighter in the shade Bomb, which, shout out to you, girl. You're a real one. She knows me. She knows me so well. So we're gonna go ahead and apply this. I'm expecting the Blend Buddy Cosmetic highlighter palette today, the Noctilucent highlighter palette, but it's not here yet. So my next video will be featuring that baby for sure. I don't know if everybody who sends me PR watches my videos, but thank you guys so much for sending me PR, because I would never be able to afford these products on my own, and the contacts just take everything up to another level. So I was debating on doing like a halo eye under, but I don't know, I never like to get that crazy, so I'm gonna start with the shade Ink, make sure it connects, and then I'm just gonna take it all the way. And this is a Jessup brush from the set they sent over my way, shade Poisonous. Shade Hint. And then I'm going to take the same green that I have on my upper lid, my lash line. There you go. That's what that word is. And I'm going to put it in my waterline. Okay, so here is the completed look. I decided to go in with a lighter lip liner because that one was just a little bit too dark. So this is the LA Girl lip liner in the shade Natural. And then the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump White Peach. So why is he doing that? So yeah, I've been loving my hair like this, so sorry if this is like getting annoying, but I think my hair just looks so pretty like in this style, especially like the shortness of it. So yeah, here is the completed look. I told my husband this is giving me very like sea beast vibes, and he was like, that's offensive. I'm like, well, no, I'm a pretty sea beast. She's a cute sea beast. So yeah, this is the completed look. I have to say that the face products that I use today, all of them are so stunning. They all went so beautifully together. I think it looks so, like, obviously I'm wearing makeup, but honestly it looks so true to like my actual skin, just way better, more snatched. She's contoured, she's highlighted. It's crazy because when I'm looking this way, I'm not seeing the bronzer and the contour is harsh. But when I look this way, I look very sculpted and rounded, or like, you know, chiseled. So I have to say I'm very, very happy with my purchases. I definitely think that everything looks so beautifully together, and of course I'm going to be playing with it a little bit more. I do have a few errands to run today, so I'm actually going to wear this makeup out. But yeah, I'm super happy with how everything came out, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe if you like me and if you like my content. And without further ado, we're going to go right ahead, roll the clip.